Hey guys, it's Liv. Today's video is not going to be funny. It's actually going to be very uncomfortable for many of you to watch. Trigger warning, I will be talking about SA and the things that go with that, as well as just the treatment that women are susceptible to just living in the world. And I feel like this is a very important topic. This video is not going to have too many cuts. I promise I will get back to my regular comedy, but please watch until the end. It is very important that this is spoken about, and I feel like many people who have a platform do not use it to speak on things like this that are very prevalent and very important. Now, today I have compiled many messages from men to women, and I'm going to read them to you today in hopes of spreading some form of awareness for people like me and for women in general, even. So, yeah. This video is going to have a very, very big trigger warning. If you are uneasy to this sort of thing, please scroll away. But other than that, please watch. This is the most important video I will ever make on this channel. And I have always told myself that if I have 100 subscribers or 1,000,000 subscribers, I will never stop talking about this because it is very important. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about today is going to be this TikTok right here that was made by this person, and it reads, POV, the school shooter leaves you alone in a room full of dead girls. Like I said, very big trigger warning. What I'm going to be reading is incredibly disturbing. So I'm going to just go ahead and get into that comment section. Somebody commented, especially when they're still warm. Somebody commented, yeah, for real, bro. Like, what are they gonna do? Say no or something? Another person commented, then something just snapped. Another person said, I don't need Riz in this situation. Somebody commented, you already know. And that's just a few. That's just a few out of thousands of comments like that. I don't know about you, but this makes me terrified to even step out of my house every day. Disgusting. I'm gonna keep powering through these comments, and I'll do a synopsis of all of them at the end of this video. So, okay. There was this girl who made a video saying how women are capable of bearing you. We can give life to you, so why do you bite the hand that feeds you? Somebody commented on that and said, did you forget that every single man within a square mile of you could absolutely pulverize you until the point that you are unrecognizable? Here's just some general comments. I don't know what videos they belong to. They're just comments that were in a slideshow that I found. LOL, if rape is your argument, then we should kill rape victims so they won't suffer from the trauma anymore. If she's old enough to bleed, she is old enough to breed. Well, doctors would agree with me that 99% of females are fully developed at the age of 16. The female body at 12 to 13 can have a child with minimal complications. I'm a man and you're a woman. I own your rights. Watch us vote whatever little you have away. At least they're aware. You will comply. or be forced to. Learn your place. You don't think this child realizes what she's wearing? She sexualized herself. She's literally selling her sex. A child. I'm attracted to kids, and I never abuse them. I never look at CP, so what this guy is saying is true. Also, my mom raped me. She had no attraction to kids. See, this is what I mean by stupid. Even if women stopped sleeping with men, men could make them. These are some statements from some ex-government officials or still government officials. Rape is kind of like the weather. It's inevitable, so relax and enjoy it. That was from Clayton Williams. We have Todd Atkins. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down. Rick Santorum. Rape victims should make the best of a bad situation. Richard Murdoch. Even when life begins in that horrible situation of rape, it is something that God intended to happen. Jody Laubenberg. In the emergency room, they have what's called rape kits, where a woman can get cleaned out. Steve King. If not for rape and incest, would there be any population left? Kathleen Passidomo. She was dressed like a 21-year-old prostitute. Students should show up in proper attire. That was allegedly about a 11-year-old girl, alleged victim of a Texas gangbang-style rape. A child. Lawrence Lockman. If a woman has the right to an abortion, why shouldn't a man be free to use his superior strength to force himself onto a woman? At least the rapist's pursuit of sexual freedom doesn't in most cases result in anyone's death. We are at the expense of their sexual freedom. Jose Oliva. What is the value of that life, and is it subordinate to the value of its host body? Like we're nothing. Here we have a girl who talked about the dress code systems in school. If you dress like a slut, you will be treated like one. Schools don't want you to be treated like a slut, so you can't wear slutty clothes. It's pretty simple. That's funny. None of your moms cried "me too" back in the day. Maybe you girls are just too weak. So the nature men are born with is their burden to bear, alone, when they are 12, spoiled, clueless brats, all of you. It's not their nature to do that. It is taught. Let me make that absolutely clear. That is a learned behavior. It starts in the home. I went ahead and I asked on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook if people would feel comfortable enough to anonymously send me messages that they've received from men, or just give me some insight on the things that they have had to deal with as a woman. And I got that. SMH, you're a bitch for real. I hope your next boyfriend beats your ass again. On God, I hate girls like you. Kill yourself. This message is from one of my dearest friends. I have been asked by customers in person if I fuck older men, use toys when I masturbate, have an OnlyFans. Would I fuck him on said OnlyFans? Am I bisexual? Asked by a man. I've been told I'll never be more than what my holes can offer. It's my duty as a woman to please a man. I have had men tell me I am physically attractive, but my tattoos and piercings make me look too old. I'm 21. I'm 20, sorry. Things I've been asked and told as a minor. How big are your tits? Oh, I bet the boys love you. I was catcalled more as a minor than I have ever been as an adult. Same. Men would grope me at concerts I went to. Family friends have joked about me being jailbait. I was groomed in my home by older men from ages 10 to 15. Here is a short synopsis. That is a short synopsis. I'm sorry if I keep pursing my lips. I'm just talking about this is really hard. And I'll get into that, but it has to be talked about. After I was sexually assaulted for the second time by a man, I finally spoke up. And a group chat was made about me, primarily to bully me and say awful things. And actual pictures of me edited awfully. And essentially just got bullied in a group chat all because I told his mom. So when you say speak up, that's just a little bit. 11 minutes and 20 seconds, unedited. That's just a little bit. That's barely scratching the surface. This is so prevalent, and I need you to listen, and I need you to share, and I need you to do whatever you can to get this to as many people as possible. Since we listened to what everybody else so bravely gave me to talk about, I will talk about what happened to me. So, I'm not going to get into it too much, but from a very young age, I was assaulted for a very long time. I had severe Stockholm syndrome, and I was told disgusting things. I was so scared for such a long time that I would die. One time, I spoke up about what happened to me on my TikTok page, and I think the comment is still there. One of the minors that the person who did this to me was sleeping with, who was around my sister's age, commented on my video and commented, "He just likes it rough." That's a child. That's a fucking child. And I am in no way insinuating that what she commented warrants me to feel any way about her. I absolutely do not. I'm sad, but that's the only feeling that I have. That is a child. I'm talking 14 to 15. When I spoke up about my situation, because an argument that they love to use is, why don't you speak up about it? I did. And you know what happened? Nothing. Nothing. And nothing will continue to happen for me. And that is something that I had to learn to cope with. And I've grown a lot from my situation, and I'm very blessed to be in the position that I am, to be able to talk about it, to be able to share it, to be able to get on YouTube and talk about it. But just for example, nothing happened. Nothing happened, guys. And then, when I was younger, I had just spoken out about it at a really young age, and I wasn't thinking. I was just a kid. I told everybody what happened to me because I thought that I was going to be doing more good, and who knows, maybe I was. But I was just a child. Everybody knew. Everybody around me knew. I was bullied until I decided to leave my hometown. I was told the most disgusting things. I was questioned about it. I was questioned as to why I didn't handle it differently. If I ever wanted to get into a relationship, it was things like, what if she does the same thing she did to him to me? What if she tells people that I raped her? Are you kidding? I'm friends with him because I know that he would never do that to me. Yeah. I was called many things. I was called a liar. So when you sit there, think before you say things, or just don't say anything at all. Even better, just keep your mouth closed. Especially if you are not a woman. If you are a man telling women, statistically, stop. Not all, stop. Let's talk about that. Not all men. You're right. You're right. I'll give you that. Not all men. But enough. Enough to make me scared. Enough to make my friends scared. Enough to where every woman that I know in my life has succumbed to some sort of sexual assault or sexual harassment. 100% of the women in my life. So when you come here with your bullshit statistics, saying that this is the amount of men who have been arrested for that, here's the population of men. How many women do you think have said something? Think for a second. Think. Use your head and think for a second. I'm trying to not get angry. I'm trying to stay level-headed. I'm trying to stay calm. That's another thing. They love when you get angry. So I'm just gonna stay calm. These comments that I've read are so prevalent on TikTok. So prevalent. I mean, you look at people like Andrew Tate, and you look under their videos, you look under their pages, and it's comment sections flooded with men saying similar, if not the exact same things that I just read to you. Disgusting. I'm just wondering, how were they raised? What are they surrounding themselves with? This behavior is unacceptable. I should not have to raise my daughter so that what happens to me doesn't happen to her. I should not have to raise my daughter to be weary of your son. I should not have to fear for my sisters. I should not have to fear for my mother, my cousins, my family, my friends, my future kids. I should not have to fear for that. And neither should anybody else. If you are able, and you can, speak up. Help the voices that can't speak up. It is so vitally important. It is so important. Like I said, guys, this is just barely scratching the surface. Barely. Doesn't that scare you? Doesn't that terrify you? And man, if you are watching my video, because I know there will be some, if you are watching my video, take a second and think, what if it was somebody that you loved so dearly that this stuff happened to? If you can't picture that and feel some sort of hate or sadness or anger, I don't know what to say. I simply do not know what to say. And you know the worst part about it? When I look at these comments, I go to their profiles. Ages 13. 13-year-olds are commenting this shit. That's disgusting. 13-year-olds commenting about how raping a dead woman's body feels warm. Disgusting. Disgusting. Parents, what are you teaching your kids? What are they viewing? This is such a bigger problem that needs to be talked about more. It's not a meme. It's not funny. Another really big issue is the sexualization of children on social media. It is fucking disgusting. It's atrocious. And it is just as prevalent. Kids that can't even talk. Disgusting. These people that are making these comments have children as well. Makes you think, doesn't it? Guys, we have to spread awareness. We have to give out resources. We have to be kinder to people. You know, I almost didn't make it. And I mean that seriously and wholeheartedly. I did not think that I would be here today because of everything that I've succumbed to as a woman. Thank God I'm here. Truthfully, thank God I'm here. Not many people are fortunate enough to be here still. Maybe if somebody was just a little bit kinder. Maybe if somebody raised their son just a little bit better. I was 15, walking to McDonald's after school. I was beeped at many times. And when it's brought up to adult figures, it's ignore it. It's just men. It's just men. It's just men. It's just men. Why does it have to be it's just men? Why does it have to be it's just men? Why can't it be that's disgusting, that needs to change, and then we start changing it? Instead, it is, he's just being a man. He's just being a man, sweetie. fucking disgusting. And guys, I thank you so much if you have been able to sit through this video, and I do apologize. I don't apologize, actually. That's another thing. I don't apologize. I'm very proud of this video, and I'm very happy that I'm getting it out there. Because no matter how big or small my platform is, I will always talk about things like this, no matter what. Now I know I can hear it. I can hear it in the comments already. Oh, why don't you care about men's mental health? What about men? What about men? That's what you take from this video? If two things are important, that does not make the other thing any less important. Please understand that. I will advocate for both sides. Believe me. Believe me, I will. But today I'm talking about what women have to go through. So save it. Obviously, men's mental health is important as well. That's not what we're talking about today. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys beyond words. Beyond words. And if you hear anything, please hear this. You will always be okay. There will always be a safe space with me. You can always reach out to me. I will never be shutting myself off to anybody. You will always be able to reach out to me. And if you are watching this and you're going through something and you don't feel like you can talk about it, and maybe you just want to keep that inside of you until you die, I love you, and you're okay. You're gonna be okay. I love you so much. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. It gets better every single day. As corny as it sounds, you will heal yourself every single day. I promise you. You're not dirty. You don't have to take a million showers. You're okay. I'm here for you. I love you. You are so much more than what happened to you. No matter what it is, even a catcall, you are so much more than that. And fuck anybody for thinking otherwise. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm gonna come back with a much lighter video. Remember, do better and be kind. Love everybody. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Bye.
Can you come back to me? 'Cause I was